The search for the perfect Washington Chardonnay. It's something that has eluded me for years. Can I find that perfect Chardonnay in this bottle? Let's take a look. Browne Family Vineyards, 2016, Washington State Chardonnay. Okay, this is Scott. This is The Rookie, Wine and Whiskey Enthusiast channel. And for years, I love Chardonnay. I do. But unfortunately, Washington State Chardonnays have a tendency to be unoaked or oaked minimally. They are aged in stainless steel vats. And one of the things that I absolutely love, it's a California Chardonnay that's been oaked. Basically, a buttery, creamy Chardonnay that fills the mouth, that the whole has a great mouthfeel. Last week, my aunt flew out from New York. My wife and I took her to a local restaurant, and I'll put the link down below, of Duke's. It's they're a national chain, but Duke's has a really good seafood selection. And locally, the Duke's pairs well. They sometimes gather Washington local wineries to do an emphasis. Well, we went there, and I saw on their list that they had paired up with the Browne Family Vineyards for some of their wines this month. Hey, what's better than with clam chowder than a good, creamy Chardonnay? That's my personal preference. It may not be yours. I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. Took a look at the list. Now, they were selling the bottle for $42 a bottle. When you see a bottle price at a restaurant, it's usually a good chance it's double. I figured this bottle was probably $22, $23 a bottle. Found it at local Total Wine for $26. Anyways, at the restaurant, I tasted it. I was amazed. It was a 2015 though. This is a 2016. My wife wanted to try it. She tried it. She loved it. My aunt wanted to try it. She loved it. My aunt doesn't even drink a lot of wine. Matter of fact, it was probably her first sip of wine other than some sacramental wine at her church in years. Anyways, I was impressed. I had to get a bottle, which is what I did. So I've had this open now for about a half hour. I poured some in the glass. I've let it sit. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it first. Now, color-wise, this is a pale to medium banana type of yellow. It's very clear. There's nothing in the wine, so nothing from the cork, no artifacts or anything like that. But let's go ahead and do the nose on this. Oh, right off the bat. Right where we left off at the restaurant. I'm getting a creamy vanilla. Almost like a cream soda with apple. Fuji apple. Pear. And something that smells very similar to wet stone. Yeah, this nose on this is an absolute charm. It's a beautiful nose on this. There's a little bit of citrus note in the background as well. The pear and the Fuji apple are obviously the paramount fruits that I'm getting on the nose. But in the back, there's a little bit of citrus. I don't know if it's... I get first thing that comes to mind is more of a lemon or lime citrus. And there's that vanilla cream. That's up front. And I'll be honest with you folks, if you like cream soda and if you like a good oaked Chardonnay, the nose on this is fantastic. Let's go ahead and give it a sip. Amazing. That Fuji apple is up front and center. Same with the pear. That minerality that I smelled, it's there, but it's changed from on the nose where it was a wet stone, more to a warm leather, I guess would be a a good way to describe the taste. The cream soda vanilla flavor, it's all over this. Those flavors carry on from the front of the palate where the citrus, or excuse me, where the apple notes take front and center. The fruit starts to pare down the mid palate. The vanilla and that citrus zest, along with that warm leather, is sitting on the finish. The finish on this wine is an absolute, oh, it's not a butter bomb. It's not a California butter bomb. If there was a Chardonnay that fits that middle ground between the Washington State stainless steel, crisp, clean Chardonnay and a California butter bomb, this Chardonnay is it. Now, this is not 100% Chardonnay either. This is a 96% Chardonnay with 4% Viognier. Browne Family, there are a few family vineyards in the state of Washington that are considered royalty. The LaCole family vineyards, they are royalty. Contos Vineyards in Walla Walla, also considered royalty. Browne is one of those families that is known to produce a good to great quality wine. And this Chardonnay absolutely fits the bill. I'm going to go ahead and put a link down below to their website. And I highly suggest that you go ahead, if you like Chardonnay, this is a Chardonnay you must try. On a scale of 1 to 100, this is easily, and I'm going to, you guys know I'm a homer when it comes to my Albarino, which is a good, crisp, clean Albarino, and plenty of, nobody makes a better one. But when it comes to Chardonnay for Washington State, I've not had a better Chardonnay. This is a solid 93 for me, if not a 94. 93, 94 on a scale. At $26 a bottle, yeah, this is not a cheap wine. It's not the most expensive Chardonnay. I mean, this is not a Chateau Montelea, I think that's Montelea, out of California. But you know what? This is definitely worth the $26 that I paid for it. I'm probably going to easily buy at least 3 or 4 more bottles of this. So, anyways, if you like this video, if you want to take my recommendation, go ahead. Do so. If you have somebody who might be interested in this wine, share this wine. You hear my wine dog, by the way, in the background. He's barking at somebody in our driveway. We're expecting guests. So, anyways, go ahead, share this video. If you haven't already subscribed, if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And then go ahead and when you subscribe, that little goofy looking bell is going to show up next to the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe or hit the bell button. That way, when I do produce a video, you're going to go ahead and get notified right away that I've gone ahead and put up another video. Anyways, go ahead and, by the way, and if you've had a good Chardonnay, if you recommend a good Chardonnay that maybe would compete with this, go ahead and comment down below. I'll go ahead and answer as best I can. Folks, I am rarely this impressed with a Chardonnay. Now, like I said, granted, I'd love to go ahead. There's my dog growling. Probably somebody's walking the dog. Anyways, I can't really recommend this highly enough. So, anyways, please drink responsibly. And as always, life is too short for either bad wine or bad whiskey. This is a diamond. This is a yellow Chardonnay diamond wine. This is not a bad wine. My wife is dying to get a glass of this right now. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thanks again. Don't forget, life's too short for either bad wine or bad whiskey. Cheers.